Hello everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day filled with joy and happiness. Thank you so much for watching this video from a loyal fan of Lee Tu-Chen and Jack. And especially thank you for hitting that subscribe button. It truly means the world to me, and I'm so touched by your support. Alright, I won't keep you waiting. Let's dive right into today's story, a heartfelt and emotional journey that you definitely don't want to miss. The car rolled slowly along the winding country road, flanked by endless green rice fields on both sides. The gentle breeze carried the earthy scent of the fields through the open windows. In the distance, sparrows chirped in harmony with the bright afternoon sun. Beside Jack Tu-Chen sat quietly, her hands nervously twisting the hem of her shirt, her gaze fixed on the fields outside. This was her first time returning to the countryside to meet Jack's relatives. Her heart fluttered with a storm of emotions, excitement, anxiety, and a tinge of fear. With a soft, shaky voice, she whispered, "Jack, I'm a little nervous. I wonder if your family will like me." Jack turned to her, his eyes warm and steady, radiating reassurance. He reached over, taking her small, trembling hand in his, and gave it a gentle squeeze. "As long as you're yourself," he said with a calm smile, "they'll love you, I promise." At that moment, it felt as if the peaceful countryside itself was echoing the steady rhythm of their hearts, ready to witness a new chapter of their love. As the car approached the village gate, the narrow dirt road blended with the old stone-paved path. Afternoon sunlight poured down in soft golden hues, making the whole scene feel timeless. Villagers paused their conversations, turning their curious eyes toward the approaching car. A few women shaded their brows with their hands, squinting to get a better look. Whispers floated through the warm summer air. "Is that Jack's girlfriend? She's so pretty, she must be from the city." What they didn't know was that Tu-Chen was once a country girl herself, only brought to the city because of Jack. Inside the car, Tu-Chen could feel their stares, even without meeting their eyes. She took a deep breath, trying to calm the butterflies in her stomach. Jack glanced at her again, his fingers tightening around hers silently, saying, "I'm right here, don't be afraid." The wooden gate creaked open, revealing a courtyard paved with old red bricks. Bougainvillea vines bloomed brightly by the porch, their colors glowing under the soft afternoon light. On a bamboo chair, Jack's mother sat waiting. Beside her, his grandmother and a few relatives were already gathered, their faces filled with curiosity. Each step Tu-Chen took felt heavier than the last. She held a small basket of gifts, cakes, tea, and carefully wrapped fruits, and lowered her head slightly, her voice polite but trembling. "Hello, I brought a little gift for the family. I hope you'll accept it." Jack's mother smiled kindly, but his grandmother stayed quiet, her sharp eyes examining Tu-Chen from head to toe. The moment hung heavy in the air, tension building, until Jack's grandfather broke the silence with a hearty laugh. "Oh, this girl is lovely," he said warmly, "and so well-mannered, too." The tension melted away. Smiles and quiet nods spread across the courtyard. Tu-Chen let out a tiny breath of relief, while Jack, standing beside her, looked at her with quiet pride. Dinner was a feast of countryside flavors: caramelized clay pot fish, golden boiled chicken, tangy riverfish soup, and simple boiled greens with ginger fish sauce. The aroma filled the house, wrapping everyone in a sense of home. As they gathered around the table, an uncle with a booming voice grinned playfully. "You must be used to fancy city food. Can you handle our rustic dishes?" The table erupted in laughter, but Tu-Chen stayed calm, her smile gentle, as she picked up a piece of fish. "Actually, I love it," she said sincerely. "Country food is warm and comforting, and I grew up in the countryside too." The room fell silent for a moment, then soft murmurs of surprise and approval followed. Even the relatives who had been quietly observing her began to relax. Then, in the middle of the cheerful chatter, a small child accidentally tipped over a bowl of soup. Without hesitation, Tu Qian caught it before it spilled, then grabbed a towel to clean up the mess. She bent down gently, patting the child's head. "It's okay," she said softly. "Just be careful next time." That simple act of kindness melted the last of the icy stares. Someone whispered, "She's such a sweet girl," and others nodded in agreement. Jack watched her with his heart full, realizing that from this moment, his family was beginning to truly accept her. After the meal, when the house had quieted down, Jack's grandmother called Tu Qian into a small room at the back. The faint scent of incense lingered in the air, and the atmosphere grew heavy. Her voice was calm but serious. "Life here isn't easy," she said. "No shops, no conveniences. During the rainy season, things get even harder. Can you handle that?" Tu Qian lifted her head, her eyes steady but soft. "I grew up in the countryside," she said gently. "I know the hardships, the long days, the muddy fields. If you love someone, you learn to love their world too. And if we have love and unity, I believe I can handle anything." The grandmother studied her for a long, silent moment, as if peering straight into her heart. Finally, she set her teacup down with a soft sigh. Your words seem sincere. Just don't let Jack suffer. He's the eldest grandson. The family depends on him." When Tu Qian stepped back outside, her face calm, but her heart racing, the slight smile on the grandmother's lips told everyone what they needed to know. The girl had passed her first test. By late afternoon, the courtyard glowed under the golden light of sunset. A relative known for being tough suddenly stepped forward, arms crossed but eyes softening. "I thought Jack's girl would be spoiled," he said firmly, "but she's polite, humble, and respectful. She'll fit right in." The entire courtyard erupted with cheers and laughter. Jack squeezed Tu Qian's hand tightly, his eyes shining with pride and gratitude. Tu Qian blinked back tears, her smile glowing through her happy tears. I feel like I've truly found a family here," she said softly. Children's laughter rang out in the distance, blending with the rustle of the evening breeze, a perfect melody of love and belonging. As dusk settled, the sky turned a deep orange, and the village pond shimmered under the fading light. Jack and Tu Qian sat quietly side by side, letting the peaceful scene wrap around them. Jack turned his voice soft and warm. "I'm so happy, you know. You were amazing today. I knew they'd love you." Tu Qian leaned gently against his shoulder, her heart swelling with quiet joy. "I'm happy too, Jack," she whispered. "Because now, I don't just have you, I have another home." The wind rustled through the trees, carrying with it a promise that this love now embraced by family would only grow stronger. And there, under the warm evening sky, a new chapter of their story quietly began.